welcome back to another episode of the Chaosium House RuneQuest campaign, The Adventures of the White Bull. I'm Jeff Richard, and I'll be your game master tonight. With me are my amazing team of players, Claudia Lorov, Philip Glass, Richard August, Linda Borgen, and of course, Neil Robinson, now in Spain. So this is how you can track the passage of time in the real world is, what country is Neil in now? Anyways, we ended last session on a cliffhanger. And so I want us to just jump right into it and set the scene. If you guys recall, your group of scouts came back with reports that there are 13 Brew. I said 12 a number of times, but I realized that I count poorly. 13 Brew hiding behind a collection of rocks. And I want to I'm going to share my screen for a brief moment here. Oh, except the host has disabled attendee screen sharing. So he's going to tell me in a moment. Is it ready? Is it screen shareable?
It's gone. It's good. All good.
Some of you guys have seen this amazingly detailed map of mine. You all are heading from the right side of the map, which of course is the east, down the Pavis Road with your 100 cattle, 50 bison, and 50 sables, plus 10 trained war zebras, and your rather large. You got what, 26 people trying to handle all of this. There is a formation of low hills, and on the top of it, you can see it's kind of got this very detailed rocky looking stuff. So it's basically clumps of rock, and the rocks aren't very high. They basically rise another 2 to 5 meters above the hill, but it's enough for folk to hide behind. And your scouts, because I believe, was it Garen who got convinced that this was going to be an ambush, or was it somebody else?
I think it was Colbrast.
It was Colbrast.
Yeah,
Colbrast.
A battle roll on it.
Yeah, Colbrast figured, this is, the Pavis Road passes within 50 meters of this, these rock formations, and these rock formations would be really easy for a bunch of missile users to hide behind. So you went and searched it out, and lo and behold, where it's marked Brew, there's 13 Brew who happen to have missile weapons. So Colbrast.
Yeah.
Classic told you so moment. The Brew, the information on the Brew is, well, first off, that there's 13 of them. 3 of them are most of them are equipped just with slings or big clubs, stuff about at that level. But 3 of them are equipped with decent to good armor and have better weapons than the rest. So that's about, you guys, if I recall, got a special success when you were scouting this out. That's about the level of information I'll give, which is quite a bit. But it's pretty clear, Colbrast, that they are in a good position to ambush anyone going past them on the Pavis Road. And your options at this point are, you guys could try to bypass completely these rocks, or you could decide that you wanted to rid the world of a dozen or so Brew.
And it is the day before Stormbull's High Holy Day.
And you have a Stormbull cultist who I believe may even have vows that, shamanic vows that come into play here.
And we have 3 I think 3 Stormbull lay members too.
And you have, yes, you guys are a Stormbull. You guys are a Stormbull heavy party here. I'm going to pull this picture off unless anybody still wants to be looking at it to think it through.
I think the obvious thing to me looking at that is that if half the party, amongst which Garen would have to be, given his gears against ambush, kind of approach the Brew from one side, then the other half could flank and aim at their exposed backs with missile weapons. And we could kind of keep them trapped between the two parties, so they wouldn't get too close.
So you're saying bring the battle to them as opposed to...
I think if we're going to fight them, which seems, we are, because obviously, and Carla and then various others, including me, I think the best thing we can do is just go for it and have the battle when we want it, rather than let them dictate terms.
And that means we leave the herders with the herds and safe, and not even as part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can just pass way to the south of the road. I guess.
They can also continue on. So if some brew get distracted and decide to take a look at that gives an opportunity, right?
Mm.
So do you think we go around both sides of that rock?
I think classic pincer movement.
Can we? I'm going to ask the scouts on the right-hand side. You have arrows with they're showing a little bit. Can we ride our mounts up around between the two openings? Would that make sense? Possible?
Yes. So the things that are in the heavy line there, you cannot ride over. These are rocks. But in between the rock formations, you can see that it's narrow enough for a single file of mounted troops to get through. Maybe you could ride two abreast, but I think it'd be safer to do it.
And we've got pretty big animals, so some of them are pretty easy to spot, like the llama, the high llama.
So you could either go in it, you could definitely ride them through any of these gaps.
I would say slightly further away and then wait until they, come out from behind their hill to attack Garen's troop. And then we've got them in the middle. So,
it's not that far if we have, and I have the ability to move really fast. I think I can make someone else move fast too. We could, if you look directly north of where that 50-meter sign is, if we could get one group there ready and then have the other ones charge the other way, does that make sense? And we move up the other ones between the second and third rock, because if we do that, and while the herders move the herd, the Brew may go after the herd directly anyway. So maybe then we can both you can hit them from one side, we can hit them from someone else can hit from the other side.
Could somebody make a battle check?
That would be Colbrast.
Yeah, just a second.
Unless you want all of us to try.
Can I ask you guys something? Where do you want to be buried if something goes wrong?
Well, traditionally at sea.
Duh.
Hey, if we're diseased, to the birds.
Yep, I normal success on the battle.
Hey, now looking at the terrain here, Colbrast, one thing that should be pretty clear to you is that if the Brew have any lookouts at all, they're going to be able to see everything you do, because you're on flat plains.
And I'm sure they have lookouts then.
What the scouts have seen if they've had lookouts?
Make a search roll, Scout.
Yep. But that's the point of going around the very first of the rocks, because then you have a wider spread field of attack.
Yeah.
It's like stereo, the further you're apart.
The one thing is, we're a large group, and if you look behind me on the map there, you can see that dust cloud. We have that dust cloud. So they they'll see the dust cloud no matter what.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I'm asking where we should be prepared. So what burial rites do you need, and where should be your grave?
I don't like the hopeful sound in your voice, Gina.
There's talk about that afterwards.
Just be prepared,
please.
If we lose this,
okay, look, Gina, you have my permission to ask me afterwards if this goes wrong.
Okay, deal. But I need a room point for that.
Then you have to pray for a while and do a ceremony.
Then he will be rotten.
Yeah, too bad.
So if that's the case, maybe we do only have a small group sneak up, and we basically leap out from Richard. That first group you had doesn't go up to the rocks. It instead stays hidden within the herd.
Was it search or spot hidden you wanted? Sorry.
Spot hidden.
So Wahatal rolled a 19 against 80.
That's a
So
no, it's not very
for his scouting roll.
Okay, give me a quick second here. Maybe I should have grabbed a larger selection of dice. Ah, here they are. Huzzah. Wahato is pretty sure that there was somebody, somebody looking to the south-southeast. Now, when you guys did your scouting, you were some distance away, if you remember. You basically, Colbrast saw this rise and wanted to check it out. And so you had a fair amount of distance to do pretty much well the tactic that Colbrast is talking about doing, of, kind of circling around it, looking at it from a distance, and then heading back. But now your herd is quite a bit closer. And so it's just going to be easier for you all to be spotted if there's a large group of mounted people going across the
We didn't
plains.
send mounted people before either. We sent people on foot.
Correct.
So we could leave the mounted people in with the herds, and they could, I don't know.
Are we better?
Yeah, just charge. I'm actually with Garen on this one. I think we should just charge in as wide a pincer movement as possible, because we're mounted and they're on foot, if I understood that correctly.
Right.
So we have the advantage of speed and being higher up and everything.
Do we want to try and have the herders hustle the herd past so they'll feel forced to take action?
Yeah, we can try that.
Yeah, and then pick them off as they come towards us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if they come down out of the mountains, then maybe that's when we head towards them.
Yeah, once they're on the flat. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a good plan.
Okay, so it has the
So
merit of
basically
being
have
a very
everybody hidden in the
simple
herd,
plan.
and then out they go out to the right.
In Kala, you're the best herder of the group.
Yes.
I just want to see if you succeed on a herding roll. I'm not going to let Wahatal or anybody super competent be able to do that.
Or actual herders.
Or actual herders.
I
'Cause they're
found
gonna
my
What?
no. I found the D100 in the couch. Very happy. Now suddenly I saw perhaps even
And
make
that's how you
successful
can.
rolls
That's
now.
how you can tell that we're all actual gamers and not actors or other professional actual players, because we have dice in our damn couch.
Yes. That is a fail.
Oh well.
Uh-oh.
That didn't help.
Put that dice back in the couch.
Yeah.
Put the dice back in the couch. That's how you
Look.
can also tell.
Never
it's-
talk about it again.
Yep.
90.
Burn it. Burn
Nah,
it.
that's not good. Anybody else? Anybody else have a cursory knowledge of herding enough that maybe they might have a?
Nisk's got a reasonable
Nisk.
herding.
I've got 25. I'll give it a go.
Not better than that.
Gina, do you possess any herding at all? No.
I have 15. I mean, I
Okay,
have 15. I can help.
I exactly succeed.
I rolled an 18. I have a 15 and I rolled an 18.
Okay, Nisk. The only thing that might be coming up is that what are these guys armed with?
Slings.
Slings.
Okay,
What would
clubs.
happen if instead of chasing you guys, the herd, or even engaging with you all, what would happen if they just decided to harass and annoy the herd with missile weapons?
Well, the range of if you look at the distance they were away, they're actually a pretty far distance. And unless they're really tough at it, we should be able to ride them by and get by pretty quickly.
And the other question was,
And if they do that, they open up.
If you look at this, I just want to, this is a very good point, and this is a reason why it's always worthwhile to look at the missile weapon rolls. So if you look at where they are, they're about, what would we say, about 75 meters from there, right? Does that look about right?
Yeah.
So,
Probably it might actually be closer than that, Jeff. I think from the road they're going to be maybe 50 meters.
okay, the range of a sling is 80 meters.
Right,
Yeah.
but the range. But if they have to come out to get them, they're going to be in spell range too, and also an
Okay.
armless weapon.
And this is desert, isn't it? I mean, we can just pass out of range.
We can also send the
Easily.
herd the other side of the road.
You could try to bypass them.
Well, bypass them. I mean, they're still going to see us, but it means they're more likely to have to come out. So draw them out by taking the herd off a little bit. But they'll go slower. That's the one problem with that, right? We could also ask our herders if they think that's a good idea.
So you guys going to have the herd then go a little bit to the south of the road, but not that far south of the road?
Correct. I think that works.
About 20 meters or so.
Because once they get past the rocks, they can get them back on the road again. But that at least helps the sling distance.
Last question I have, and this is again to just get kind of an impression. Who all has nice armor or helmets on in case people throw or sling or attack while you guys are herding? In other words, who looks like something a little bit more impressive than a Praxian herder? And call it.
Oh, I have the helmet of helmets. And
Nisk?
Yes, Garen.
I have my pirate helmet.
I'm armored. I'm not spectacularly armored, but I am.
Okay, simple question. Are you wearing something that is metal? Is your armor metal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Garen, you're spectacular. Yeah. That's good armor. It's good armor. You're wearing something more impressive than a cod piece and magic juju necklace.
That would be fair to say, yeah.
Yes. Gina?
Magic juju necklace.
Okay. And I know that several of your followers also have metal armor?
Yes.
Tom is wearing a bit of armor, yeah. I'm not sure.
Mysterios is, I think, maybe not. Yeah, Mysterios head taker is, but not her brother.
All right. So you all bypass this. You can interrupt me at any point here to correct me, but you guys head off the Pavis Road when you get near these rock formations and head a little bit south.
I do want, well, not very far, but I do want to have the warriors on that side to show they're looking at. We're still going to, I think we still may end up trying to fight the Brew, but not get the herd in trouble.
oh, we're fighting the Brew.
But we've got to get the herd passed first.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, but
Yes.
I think still a small group should stay back for the pincer movement after they actually go after the herd.
Yeah, a few people could actually go around, and when they start moving towards the herd, they can strike from the back with missile buttons.
Yeah.
Some of our scouts could do that.
I'm going to insist that a player character lead that particular group.
I'll do that. If no one else wants to, obviously.
Perfect. You have a good battle roll and everything, and you're good at that ambush stuff.
Ambush? It's just a tactical movement.
Yes.
All right.
Not ambush.
How many people? Who is coming with you?
Well, I guess Filchar is coming with me.
If I recall, Filchar can actually ride, can't he?
Yeah, and he has a sling, which he can use okay-ish.
Okay, so far that is a mighty diversion of 2 people.
No, we're not the diversion.
Well, I mean the pincher movement of 2 people.
Where's your ride?
I think Jofar will come. He's also a good rider and decent with missile weapons.
I think it's worth taking Wahatal as well.
Okay.
And maybe
So that's 4.
And the Starios, she's got a rune point, and she's ride, battle, camouflage, and missile weapon.
Good.
Missile weapon's better than mine.
Okay, so that's
all better than Colbrest at most of these things, but you know, that's
You have battle and leadership.
yeah, exactly. And I can throw a mean javelin, so Wahatal. And wait, now number 4 was Inkala.
no, you have
No,
Colbrest, Filchar, Joshfar, Wahatal, and
Joshfar.
Nestarios.
Okay.
That makes sense because I'll be with the militia and and Garen.
All right. So you're going to head out and start your ride around the side?
But we'll sort of fall back a bit.
Okay.
And wait and see what happens. Because if we ride too early, we'll have a problem that they might just decide to attack us instead.
That would suck.
Yeah, it would. That would be a pity for all concerned.
Gina, I assume you're making everybody's funeral arrangements?
Yes. I mean, I go around, take notes, what they need, and I tell them what they should do to get smooth into the afterlife, do some extra prayers, mark them with some runes, with some special oil and so on to protect
You know,
them.
the really irritating thing is nobody seems to appreciate this hard work that you're willing to do. They just don't.
You always have to be prepared.
Just saying, no, nobody seems to be that. They're all trying to pump themselves up for fighting with chaos. And
it is good that I at least take care of their afterlife, of the possible afterlife.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's brilliant because nothing can go wrong. You know, at the worst, you'll be herded into the afterlife by Gina. So.
Yep.
Hey,
Can I use my herding?
Colbrest?
Colbrest, Nestarios will be the one casting protection on you because you can't have, and Kala will do it because she'll be way too far away.
Yeah, I was actually thinking
the spirit magic spells only last a couple of minutes.
Yeah, what's her spell? What point does she have?
She can do 4.
Okay, because I'm thinking Josh Farr, but he has a 3, so.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Josh Farr should help Wahatal in that too. Everybody should have as much protection as we can. And I'd like to have us, if we're going to be in front, to get protection too, because Garen and I are going to be in the front. We're the ones they're going to hopefully shoot at. Hopefully.
I have a question before we go. Impede Chaos. I don't have the book.
Impede Chaos is an awesome spell.
Yeah,
it's like
because
minus
I have
20%.
Okay, let me
against you. Let me look at what it is.
Against the target, whoever you cast the spell on, the target of the spell becomes difficult for chaos creatures to hit. For each point stacked in the spell, subtract 20% from the attack skill of any chaos creature attacking the recipient.
Good one.
It's an awesome spell. Too bad, shame you don't have more rune points.
I do have, because I only used heal wound. I have 2.
But still, 2 is not much. We want like 4.
If you had 4, you could cast it level 2 on 2 different people. That's what, minus 40?
And then we could go and goad them.
Yeah.
We could do that anyway if you're willing to do it. If you wanted, we could. There's still risk of a crit though. But we could. I could definitely do that if you want me to goad them.
Yeah, I don't mind spending those on other people. I was thinking if it's better to use 2 of them on you than it is to use 1 on you and 1 on Garen. That's.
I don't know. Do you want me to goad them? I can taunt them.
That would be so much fun.
I would like your protection spell, but I'm willing to do that while we come up and try and get them out there.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Because
so-
I have the sleep spell, and I was thinking if you could get them out there, you could actually cast sleep on the 3 guys with metal armor too, afterwards. But maybe they'll just hit each other and wake up.
I'll take the missile weapon guys out first, people.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that could be fun. We'll give you the impede chaos too when we get closer.
Okay, are we ready to see what happens?
Sure.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna start walking us through this, and then at some point something will happen. So if you can see, you guys, your herd moves off the road at about the 100-meter mark, right?
Yep.
Meanwhile, Colbrast and his group hang back to the rear of the herd where all the dust is. And are you going to go towards the first gap or the second gap?
I mean, that's what is 50, 70 meters. I'd say the second one.
Okay. You will go off the herd, but you've still got a good 15, you've got a good 9 warriors on the flank of this herd of cattle, right?
I don't think we show all 9. I don't know. But we definitely show Garen and myself.
Well, the problem is that with 100 animals or so, being able to cross that herd.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
have some of
so-
the militia though a little bit in more. I think that the main warriors are there.
So,
And have them with their bows. Or javelins.
okay. Let's see. Guys, look pretty evenly matched for them. Brew. Brew always like to attack from a position of strength. Screw it. We've got a position of strength here. You can see on the ridge on this hill a bunch of Brew ascend onto these rocks here. There's 13 of them, and they start hurling missile weapons. So there's going to be a lot of missile weapon fire going on here.
As we see them scrabbling up, because I think we do, can we cast our protection spells?
Yes. Now is a good time for anybody who wants to cast spells. So Gina, are you going to cast a spell?
I don't have one. I mean, this is the problem is I have no room point.
What about your spirit magic? Do you have any?
Yeah, heal, detect magic, extinguish second sight. I don't know. The other stuff you wrote me down is rune magic, isn't it, Jeff?
Yes. You may want to go on the other side of the herd then, Gina.
But I mean, I have a spirit. I have a 2-point spirit demoralize.
That's a good spell.
Crystal.
That's a really good spell for them.
I can do that. I do my demoralize on later.
Yeah, well, I think they may have to get closer. I don't know the direct range.
But I have a bow.
If I recall, spirit magic has a range of, is it what, 120 meters? Or is it 80 meters? I'm going to double check.
And I can put my horn of intimidation.
Oh, no.
50 meters.
50 meters. You're out of spirit magic range of them.
So far.
Okay, but I can grab my bow.
Okay. Colbrast, you are beginning to make your ride around?
Yeah, how big is the second rock? How high?
Between 2 and 5 meters.
If we just ride along the frontier, would they see us or not?
What do you mean? What is the front?
Well, to the south. Sorry.
To the south. It'd be very easy for them to see because they're on that first rock.
Oh, okay, they're standing on top of it. But yeah, we do our ride around here.
So you're going through the second gap still?
Yep.
Okay, Garen,
Yep.
are you casting any spells?
I am not, because I only really have rune magic.
I cast protection 5 on Nisk.
Okay, I am going to make you roll for this one.
Yeah, I did. I made it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Nisk, are you casting anything?
Yes, Nisk is casting. Nisk is casting, having no mobility. Is being cast on his mount, and Nisk is casting. Where is it? Well, it may not come up right now, but he'll cast strength.
Okay, would you roll for them?
Okay, strength 46, no problem. Other one 51, also no problem.
Okay, there is a barrage of arrows and sling stones. So we're just going to go through and see how that goes for everybody here. So the Brew war leader manages to hit with his composite bow. This is probably one of the these are probably the worst ones to get hit by. And he hits okay, I'm arranging you guys by Nisk is 1, Inkala is 2, Garen is 3, Gina is 4. Then we go to the remaining followers and pilgrims. Okay? So I'm just going to randomly roll to see who gets hit, and then there's animals. Gina, you are hit with a bow.
When can I shoot back?
You didn't say you were going to.
I
Yes, you
said
did.
several times.
Okay, you'll be able to shoot as well. You'll
I have
shoot
someone
at
else
somebody.
who's going to shoot.
But
too.
keep in mind, I'm sitting on a very, very high saddle, which protects me in a way. Remember?
Yeah, the shadow of shame does not help you for protection purposes.
Depends on where the arrow hits.
Ouch, this is going to hurt, Claudia. I'm so sorry. It's going to hurt. Gina, you are hit in the left leg for 6 points of damage.
What? Good that I have good connections to the afterworld.
Okay. That was from the mighty war leader. There is another one.
Give me a second, then oh God, I cannot read it. I think I'm in 0 minus or something like that. I have only 4 points.
Okay, so your left leg has been incapacitated. How many points did I say? 5 points?
Yes, no, you said 6.
6. It's at -2. You've got an arrow stuck in it. It hurts.
Ow!
Ow. You can't walk. You're still
Yeah,
capable of functioning.
I'm riding.
Would you please make a ride roll to see if you still are?
I am, because I'm sitting in my super saddle with a belt around me.
What do we call it again? With the
The
belt.
saddle of shame.
Mm.
But if it works, it works.
So do I have to roll on it?
Yes.
I rolled an 86.
That doesn't sound good.
No, but I have my belt around me.
Okay, here's what happens. You slump over. You don't hit the ground. You don't suffer any additional damage, but you slump over, fall off the saddle of shame, but you're still tied on with your belt. So basically, you kind of flop over the side. It is the most pathetic. Not only did you get your left leg shot and incapacitated, but you look now totally ridiculous, Gina. And you can't do anything until you climb back on your mount. But you don't suffer any additional damage.
I don't care.
Okay, the next one hits a bog standard pilgrim. One of the pilgrims.
Okay.
So
I've got their basic stuff. You just tell me which one and I'll write it down. And
you
they've
just
got
pick
protection
one.
up.
It
Let's
doesn't
just do
matter
number
which
one.
13 points of damage.
Ouch.
It's an impale. To the head.
6. Okay, well that one goes down. I think.
I have
head?
only.
Yep. He's not dead, but he's unconscious.
That was from the priest. The next one is fired by a 4-armed brew. 4-armed brew. How awesome is that? And he misses. Which is kind of disappointing, you know?
He did hype him a bit there.
4-armed brew sounds totally awesome, and then he fails to perform. It's just really lame. And the final one, let's see. Now the final ones, these are not as impressive, but that's still a hit. On another pilgrim, actually the same pilgrim who just got hit, Neil.
Oh, great. Okay.
6 hit points of damage
2.
to his left arm.
Okay, that's basically almost does nothing.
Okay, that is brew, ordinary brew 1, ordinary brew 2. Hits Garen for 3 hit points of damage. Does that matter? Do you have any place with less than 3 hit points of damage?
I do not, no.
Brew 3 misses completely. Brew 4 hits the same guy. This is number 12. Pilgrim number 1.
He was like probably out at the front yelling at them.
Yes.
Obviously.
Is hit for 9 hit points of damage in his chest.
Okay. Well, he's already down. Maybe that's why.
What was that? Was that Brew 5? Brew 6 hits Garen as well. Garen, do you have less than 6 hit points of damage, hit armor points anywhere?
Yes, I do.
It hits you in the left leg for 6 hit points of damage.
Nah, that's fine.
Brew number 7 also succeeds. These guys are doing really well. He hits one of the bison, which gets mighty cranky.
No, not the bison.
Yeah, hits one of the bison.
Hit the pilgrims all you want. Leave the bison alone. They're
Brew
valuable.
8 hits, also hits a bison, or actually, in this case, it hits a sable. Brew 9 also hits a sable. They're trying to get that herd all riled up. And finally, Brew 10 misses. Okay, this is not good. Gina, you're not going to be able to fire back because you've fallen off effectively. The rest of you guys were casting magic.
Except for Starius, he was going to fire his bow.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a javelin. They're in range.
They are in range. Okay.
Yeah.
Who are you going to shoot at? Fire the javelin at, Garen?
Which one hit me? I think it was Brew number 4.
That the 4th person, that is the infamous Brew number 1.
Right. Well, Brew number 1 is going to get it in the neck. Javelin. That is 29 against 70.
That sounds like a success to me.
So that is a hit. And where's my damage? Is it 1d6 for a javelin?
No, it's 1d8.
1d8. Is it 1d8 or 1d10?
I think it's 1d8. Let's look. Thought it was.
Sure it was 1d10 last.
I believe it's 1d10 plus half your damage modifier.
Yeah, don't forget half your
Assuming that-
damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, for God's sake, that is 4 points of damage.
To where?
Torso.
So to the abdomen. Brew. 1. That's actually kind of laughable.
Restarios also hits with a 24.
Okay, which brew?
Brew number 7.
Okay.
And brew number 7. And it's a chest shot. And it's for 8 points of damage.
Ow, that's actually, that's more impressive.
He's pretty good with this bow. Actually, he's better with a bow than anything else. He's an archer.
So brew 7 takes 4 points get through. So, but that's still not going to take these down. All right. There's a danger here in that these brew, there's a lot of missile weapons here, and this sucks. I mean, they've already taken down one of your guys who might even be dead.
He's not dead.
But he's in really bad shape, and
He's
effectively,
impeding. He's out of the combat unless they all heal him. Yeah.
Yeah, and effectively took out Gina. So the question is, and they're gearing up for another round of this.
Okay.
I move my horse if I can.
You can't move anything until you get a successful ride roll without the saddle of shame bonus.
Orgol can help her though, right?
Orgar's how effective do you think Orgarl the hairdresser is in the situation here?
Helping me up? That's his main duty when I ride.
Main duty seems to change every week.
I know he's been all over the place and seen things people wouldn't believe. So
Yeah.
pretty sure he has his nerves of steel by now.
Anyway, he is totally calm.
I totally weep for poor Orgarl.
He's a hero.
Okay, let's keep going here. So you're going to try to get yourself up. How about you, Garen? What are you doing?
I'm going to throw another javelin.
Okay, Paula?
Yeah, I'm extremely vulnerable with my lack of armor, chest, and abdomen, but I have to do a protection on myself as well before I can do anything else.
Okay. Nisk?
Nisk is going to ask Rasteros to cast shield on him, which they've already agreed on before. And then he's going to move up to within spell range and spell attack, and then yell at them. Try and goad them.
Okay.
You didn't actually get the.
Well, you can cast it in distance if you want, but I've got to draw the votes to me. If you want to cast it on me, you can cast the rune spell and you can cast the protection in the same round.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do that before you leave. Impede chaos on you, protection 5 on me.
Okay. The rest of the militia are going to try to rush into together, just to let you know. Your militia guys are going to try to go, and they're going to put their shields. They've got their medium shields covering their, I believe a medium shield can cover their left arm, and one other location, they're going to cover their head. Right, your other followers who are mounted, they are getting their bows ready, unless you've already got them doing something different. Orgarl he's running around the battlefield. He's running around the place. worrying about Gina. He's worrying about you, Gina. And finally, Colbrast, your group is about to go. You can go through the gap this round.
Okay. Can we cast magic as well?
You can cast magic as long as it's not offensive, because you can't see anybody.
No, it's just on ourselves.
Yes.
You get protection for.
Yeah. And Philchar cast Shimmer 3 on himself. And yeah, Joshua, is it Joshua who cast the protection 3?
No, it was on himself though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next round Wahatal, and then we're all.
Unless Wahatal has protection.
He does.
I'm just going to check that.
Very quickly, because this matters
He
tremendously.
has protection 3.
Okay, so he does that as well.
Neil,
Jeff?
would you? There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 followers in your group. Can you name me your followers?
In my group with me now,
This group of 5. One is Orgarl.
one is Orgarl, one is Rastaras, one is Nestarios, one is Wahatal.
No,
one is-
Nestarios is with Colbrast. I mean the ones that are here with you guys.
Oh, with me, Rastarios. You got Orgarl. You've got Zarlun Jr. Unless he decided
Zarlun.
to follow with that's your question.
Oh, that's the
And-
kid.
That's the kid, and I don't know. And I think that's it.
I thought you had 9 followers.
I think so. How many do we have with you?
I'm not sure we named all of them.
We
did
have 4 with you. So I believe you have.
Yeah, my notes are in the U.S. Let me think about this. Okay.
We have 4 with you. We have 7. There should be 2 more. If there isn't, then I just miscalculated. You have fewer people than you thought.
Yeah, no, I think it was me making notes on it. I've just got to see who else we got. Nestarios, Rastras. Who's your guy? Who's your? You just got Wahatal. You have another person, don't you, Garen? You have two.
Cezayla. Sorry, Cezayla. Yeah,
Cezayla,
that's
and one more person should be there somewhere.
We have the weapon guy, the sword
weapon-
master, the shield master, the sword shield warrior.
And sword shield dude.
That's your trainer.
Yeah, that's my trainer, exactly.
Yes, the trainer. That's good. Okay, so this matters. Okay. Rasta. This is going to hurt, man. So first bow shot from the Brew leader. 0-3. To the 7, which is the left left leg. That is 19 points of damage through all armor.
Bypassing armor? Well, his leg's gone.
So Rasta is down. The Brew priest, the disease master Ankala.
Mm. Yeah, he's the priest of Malia.
Hits the kid.
What? Wasn't he
3
hiding?
points of damage.
How much?
3 points of damage to
okay.
the abdomen. The kid.
Yeah, he's got some sort of. I told him,
Berserk.
put on some armor.
The 4-armed Brew misses again. Brew 1 missed, rattled by the javelin that you threw at him, no doubt, Garen. Brew 2 missed. Brew 3 missed. Brew 4 hits. And Brew 4 hits Orgarl.
What?
8 points of damage, Orgarl.
We told you you shouldn't have brought him on this trip. The poor man. He's only just recovered.
Yeah.
19 to the head.
Oh dear.
No!
That is sad.
Not Ogre!
This is bad. Orgar goes down with an arrow, with a sling to his head. Goes down. Orgar, your beloved hairdresser. You treated him so cavalier, but he may be the one. 8 points. I don't know. I mean,
I don't believe you. Maybe I let Finn roll for you. You're rolling awful.
Okay, that was what, brew number 5, right? Brew 6. Also hit. Brew 6 hits Inkala. Brew 6 hits Inkala in the chest. 5 points of damage.
Ow. Did I cast my protection spell before this or after?
This is going to... How big is your protection spell?
5.
After.
Yeah. Darn it.
This is the danger of being shot at.
Yeah.
I wanted to shoot, but you never let me.
You can't shoot. Well, you're stuck on you fell off your horse.
I wanted to shoot before I fell off.
Missed, and missed. All right, Gina, see if you're able to scramble up. Roll against your ride.
Let me see something. Yes!
Okay, you're able to scramble yourself into the saddle.
No, I have a 26 and I rolled a 16. Yes!
Wow, you scramble yourself up. You are standing high up in the saddle. Orgarl is bleeding on the ground, but you are in the saddle of height.
Yes, now they die.
All right. I will even let you make a composite bow shot. I believe you have composite bow?
I have a self bow.
A self bow. Are you shooting one of the heavily armored brew or one of the ordinary brew?
The one who shot me.
Oh, that was an ordinary brew. Okay.
It's whatever. What can I do in my demoralize? Is he close enough?
No, they are not close enough.
Okay, I shoot him. Not yet.
Okay, going up, Garen.
Right, I am going for the guy who might have killed Orgar.
Okay, it's not dead yet. He's only bleeding. It's only a flesh wound.
Keep going.
I think you're projecting because you're feeling guilty already. That's what I think's happened.
Ouch.
Who, me? I'm not feeling guilty.
68 against 70, just a hit.
Okay, would you roll for damage? See if it means anything to brew number 5.
That will be 10 points of damage.
Wow.
2.
Remember, you also do half your damage bonus.
Oh, yeah, no, that's including that.
Okay. 10 points. That's not good for this guy.
That is, again, to the abdomen.
10 points to the abdomen. That is actually enough. -1. Abdomen. He goes down.
For the hairdresser!
Yes. And Kala, you have a problem. That did damage to you, didn't it?
It did. But I'm still sitting here. I'm not dead.
Are you do you have a missile weapon you're gonna use? You're gonna cast some magic on yourself.
Yeah, I need that. I need the protection.
Okay, let's see if it got cast.
Yes, it's a 10.
So you got it cast, but you were still negative in what limb got hit?
No, I'm not negative. I have 7 hit points in my chest. And I had the
Jesus.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, unless I've changed something here.
No,
but,
no, it's just you're mighty healthy. You have a high
yeah,
con now.
yeah, I have a
That's
high
right.
con. Yeah. So I'm fine, and I also have the medallion, which was activated last game session within 24 hours.
Right.
So I only took 3 points of damage, but it's enough to hurt.
Okay, Nisk.
Okay. Nisk has been riding up there. He is going to, let me get this right. Now, when you cast fanaticism on somebody with a sling, what will happen?
Their chance of hitting will go up by 50%.
But what they won't try to charge instead. I just
might
don't
try
remember.
to charge. They might.
I don't know if I want to risk that. Okay. Where's that shield? Right. Okay, Nisk is going to attempt to demoralize the guy who's hitting really hard, because Nisk is ridden up there, up close.
Is
there.
that their leader guy?
Yeah, their leader guy.
Okay, you're gonna try to demoralize him.
Yep.
Okay, first cast a spell.
Spell succeeds with a 10.
Okay, what is your power?
Power is 18.
Okay, you actually have a pretty good chance. Let me just double check this.
And add, okay, let me know what he is.
You have a pretty good chance of pulling this off. So would you roll? You have a 65%.
I rolled a 52, and I also get an extra 5% chance bonus because I have been taught by, what's his nose, Rurik, and I go +5 in all rolls against darkness and chaos.
Wow, that makes a difference here. You successfully cast Demoralize on Brew War Leader. Now this is
my sword shimmers too. Yeah.
And your sword shimmers. This may have been the battle changer for you guys. So it's about to be round 3 here, right?
No, I've still got some more actions.
What's your next action?
I'm done. Nisk is done. Restarios is going to cast a heal wound on himself and heal his leg up completely.
Okay.
I think that's a very good use of his stuff, so he's ready to go again. And also, I think for the militia, you said they've got their shields ready. They are going. 3 of them are going to cast heal 2 on the 3 wounds that guy had, which will bring him up to positive.
Okay.
And make him conscious again. And the other 3 are going to throw their javelins.
Okay.
Yeah, Zayla's going to throw his javelin as well.
Now they're not that good
Do you
at
have
the
a
javelin.
specific target or not?
They're just going to go for the little guys. No specific targets or anything.
Okay, all right. Just roll a d10 each time. So,
okay.
Militia Dude 1.
Militia Dude 1. And I'll roll for this. 22 is a hit to number 7.
Okay.
And he takes the 4. He's going to take 6 points.
Okay, that is. Which number did you hit? Which guy was this
number 7.
Who's already been hit before. So to the 4, 6 points. So that is I just need to keep track of it.
Yep, no problem. Oh, they should have cast another spell. Oh, well.
Okay.
Next guy is a 28 to number 8, gets hit.
Okay.
And he gets hit for 10 points to the 12.
Wow, 10 points to the 12. That is exactly enough to bring him to 0 in the chest, which, as we know, is not good.
Nope. And the last guy misses.
Okay, see if they cast their spells.
I'm rolling those. I'm just got to go up and find their pal again. Okay, number 1 has a 60% chance. He rolls a 58. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. He can't heal himself. He's out. I only have 2 guys healing. Number 2, he misses on his healing. Number 3 heals. So he healed the head 2 points, and that's all. But that will make
Okay.
that guy conscious.
Garen, your dude.
So Zayla hits with a 0-7 on number 6.
That might be an
Okay.
impale.
07 is an impale if she's got a skill of 35% or higher.
She does indeed. She has a skill of 60.
Okay, would you roll?
That is 6 damage, so doubled.
No, 6. Now roll again.
That's 7, so
13 points of damage. 13, that sucks to number 6.
to right leg.
The right leg, 13 points. That is, right leg is at -5. That is 11 points. HP -11. That's enough to cause Brew 6, though, to fall to the ground. I believe that is everybody's round here. Okay.
How quickly can the fetch heal me after the damage is taken?
Well, next round, the fetch can actually, even this round, how good is the fetch's heal spell?
It's a heal 6, but it only needs a heal 4. I took 4 points of damage. I actually failed my loyalty thing last session, so I only have 1 protection. But yeah, so he uses a heal 4.
He can have you healed very early next round.
Yeah.
And Jeff, the hour group are we at the beginning or at the end of the round?
You guys can cast whatever spells you wanted to cast and get ready.
Okay.
Now is your chance. So go ahead and try to cast those.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm going to take an extraordinarily short stop, if that's okay.
Yeah, just give me a moment here. I'll pause it. Back after a short break. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Round 3. Let me describe the situation here. Many of your followers are looking a little bit like pincushions. Some of you all are doing have felt worse. There are a 13 Brew on the rock formation. They're shooting and hurling slingstones at you, but this is the round Colbrast is able to show up in their rear. Furthermore, this is the round that Nisk would be able to get up to the base of the rock formation. Garen, you could throw and get a good distance forward.
Excellent. That's what I'm going to do.
How about you, Nkala? What are you going to do?
I'm going to fire that crossbow on the priest. And my fetch is going to heal me.
And Gina, what are you going to do?
I will do a heal 1 because I have only heal 1 on Orgor.
You could actually do it 3 times this round on poor Orgoro.
Really?
Yeah.
And if I do it one time on him and 2 times on me?
You can do that.
I mean, I'm on -2 on my leg.
You actually need to heal him twice to stabilize him.
Okay, then I stabilize him first, and then I do the last. Did you make 5 or 6 points of damage on my leg? I think it was
5
6.
points of damage.
5 points. Okay, then I'm on -1. So because I'm a dancer, so my leg is very important. So I do twice on Orgo and 1 on me.
Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go down the situation here. Here's what the Brew are doing. The Brew leader is running away. At that, so do 4 other of the Brew just decide to bail. So I'm going to say that is, oh golly, except I'm going to say that is Brews 1 to 4 are going to try to bail and get away. Meanwhile, the priest, the 4-armed Brew, and the remaining 6 Brew are going to try to pepper you guys with slings and arrows. What are your militia doing, and what are your other followers doing? Are they coming forward with you all?
I don't think so. They've got one of the guys down, and they have they have their weapons, their javelins, so they're going to throw those,
Okay.
and also try to heal that other dude down a bit. But they're all anchored up. And if you want to take Orgard or somebody, maybe they shuffle over to help protect with shields.
Good.
Okay. So I'm just going to go with the missile weapons first, and we'll just handle all of that more or less simultaneously. The other thing, yeah, that'll actually take place even before your heal spell in Kala. Gina, you can cast your first heal spell though.
Mm-hmm. Do you have to roll?
Yeah. Power times 5.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Nope.
I have a
Colbrest,
power of 17, so, and I rolled a 41.
Colbrest, I'm gonna wait on you on what you decide to do because you have the best amount of options here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm,
Nobody else is doing a missile combat thing, as it's not true. In Kala and Garen are.
yeah.
And Nestarios, I think.
Okay.
Not
So
Nestarios,
let's do
Rasteras.
this
He's back.
all together, and we're going to assume this all takes place simultaneously.
I make a successful hit.
You do.
Yeah. 38, but it's success. 2, 7, 9. 2.
How-
Yeah. 8.
9 points of damage to the left leg, it sounds like.
8, yeah. Yep. On the priest.
Yes. So that means... Ouch, says the priest. Priest is bummed. Garen?
I am going to aim for the forearms dude.
Okay.
28, so that is a hit.
Okay.
D10 is a 6 plus what I don't, so that is 8 points of damage. 2. The right leg.
Bounces off his armor.
God damn it.
Okay.
I charge him.
Nestarios is
Can
going for
we
another.
shoot?
Nestarios is going for another. He's got an attack at the same time. Just a regular brew. 0-8, so that's a special.
Okay. To which
And
one?
that's number 4.
Okay.
Assuming a number 4 is there. And it's hit location 15, which is the right arm. That's a good one. And
Okay.
it will be impale is twice rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Remember. Okay, so that's
You roll 2 times.
yeah. So that's 10 points.
10
Yeah,
points to poor Brew number 8. The left
That's
arm.
not the same guy who's in my group, right?
No.
Are there two who have the same names or similar
Oh
names?
no, sorry. This is the brother. This is
Oh, okay.
Rasteras.
Yeah.
Nestarios is with you. She's waiting for whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
did 10 points of damage?
Yep.
God, these guys are tough. Brew have so many hit points.
Nice.
I think it's what we want to hear.
Oh my gosh.
So can we do something?
Okay,
from the back?
can I do my firing and then you get to decide something? Because this is occurring simultaneously. None of them are shooting at you guys. They're unaware of you all. This group of Brew that are on the rock, though, are going to fire at Nisk and that side. And then I want to move to you because you can make their life very difficult.
Did the heal
Okay.
from my fetch come in before this?
This is actually before that heal. It's a bigger spell than that. So let's go to the Brew priest. The disease master fires in at you guys. and misses with an 81. Let me double check. Yes, I missed by 1. The 4-armed Brew, 0-2. 0-2 to your trainer.
That's not good.
Rest your
He's
trainer.
supposed to train me. I'll have to get a new one.
Very different attitude towards your employees than
18 points of damage to his abdomen through all armor, Colbrest.
Yeah, I don't have his character sheet, to be honest.
Well,
But it's probably not good.
that's dying and may not live.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
How many magic points does Rastros have left?
Okay. Brew number 5, miss. Brew number 6 is on the ground, misses. Brew number 7. Brew number 7 makes a marginal hit to who is the one that was so badly hit before?
What do you mean?
There was the guy before
One of the pilgrims.
The militia or the pilgrim or Rastros?
there was Orgarl, another guy.
Number
Josh.
12. Said
It's
something about number 12.
Raslos.
Yeah.
Okay.
8 points of damage.
2 location.
Right arm.
Okay.
Brew 8 is down. Okay. Brew number 9 manages to hit Garen. Garen, he does a massive 1 point of damage, 2 points of damage.
bothered. Bing!
Good work.
Right off the armor.
And one of the herders gets hit for 9 points of damage. One of the almost unarmored herders to the abdomen.
Ouch.
Okay. We will be getting to Nisk in a second because Nisk will be able to do stuff. But now, Colbrast, you can tell me what you want to do. You are in a situation, you see a group of 5 Brew running towards the hills, running away from the situation. There is a larger group of 8 Brew still on the rock who are the ones throwing weapons at your group.
There should be a couple more down, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't know how many are.
Oh, true. Fair enough. 5 of the 13 are fleeing.
Yeah, so there's a small group fleeing, a larger group still attacking your friends. Make your choice.
We'll probably find the others later.
Okay.
I'll go for the 4-armed guy.
With what?
With the javelin.
You need to use speed dart.
Yep.
Please see if your speed dart spell has succeeded.
Yep.
I'm giving for 1 round all of your guys a +20 because you've basically successfully flanked them.
Oh, that's good because that means I have a special.
You have a special.
Nice.
Who were you attacking? The 4-armed dude?
110. What just is it? 110. 100
That's 22.
25, 145, and the 29. Yeah, it's special.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so that's what's the damage? Is it doubled or?
Roll it and then roll it again.
It's D10 rolled twice, plus half your strength bonus, plus your +3 for speed dart. And you added your speed dart's 15 to hit, right? Well, it
Okay,
doesn't
so
matter.
that's
You're already special.
9, 12, And 4 is 16.
16 points.
Number 5. That's the left leg. How boring.
16 points to the left leg.
I always hit the bloody left leg.
He doesn't go down.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, let's go for Filchar.
Filchar, he does a speed dart as well. Yep. And he shoots with his sling. And he misses. Oh, no, he hits. Sorry. He's plus 15, so he hits.
And plus 20, don't forget, from
Yeah,
behind.
he hits. Okay. So that's
Now keep in mind. Well, no, I'm not going to keep this in mind. I'm playing a little fast and easy on this to have us go through here. But let's go forward.
Yeah, that's a 1.
1 point of damage.
Yep.
Why did he even bother rolling? Honestly, Josh Farr.
Who rolls Josh
Farr?
Farr?
Linda.
Yes.
Linda. Josh Farr.
He's hitting a random, lightly armored guy with his self bow. And he misses with an 80% with the bonuses. He actually misses.
Wahatal.
Wahatal is going to take a shot with his composite bow at
the priest or at the four-armed brew?
Let's go for one of the unarmored ones. Is the priest unarmored?
He's lightly armored compared to the four-armed brew.
Yeah, okay, I'll have a shot at the priest.
Okay.
51, that's a hit. So you do 1d8 plus 1. So that is 6 points of damage to the abdomen.
It bounces off his light armor. And finally, Nestorius.
Okay, she'll try the speed dart, which will not. Nope, 14 is 80. Just works, and her chance hits that. She misses.
She misses?
Plus 35. Wow.
All right, guys. So now it's Nisk.
She didn't fumble because of her skill. Okay, Nisk, who's getting up close there, and as you said, it's 2 to 5 meters. Nisk does and leaps off his horse 6 meters up and slashes the priest.
Oh, you're casting the jump spell, the leap spell.
Of course I am, successfully.
Okay. Priest can't really do anything about this, so let's see how it goes.
That's a 25, which is a special.
Ouch. Are you slashing or impaling?
I'm always slashing, basically. I don't want to give up my weapon.
Okay, would you please roll? This sucks.
Hopefully not. Okay, it is a 17 as a hit location. The damage is 6, 6, 6, 18 plus 8, 20 points.
20 points. You did 20 points of damage?
Slashing. I have a D6 strength bonus right now. I have Blade Sharp 5 on.
Look at Jeff's face.
You maim, so that 12 points get through. So that puts him at minus 17. Left arm is at minus 12 points of damage. His arm is maimed. He is going to be likely incapacitated. That is one unhappy disease master. Inkala, have you cast your spells?
I wasn't casting any spells. Can I cast a spell?
No, you can't because you were already engaged in combat. That's right. Gina?
Sorry, I will heal.
Okay, roll.
5.
Okay, you have stabilized Orgarl, and you get your last heal chance, and that's 1 point on you. Okay, here's the important thing. Orgarl is likely not going to die, although he may be diseased. Who knows? Let's find out. Many of you might be diseased.
I have a closed death rune, so.
You know, there are diseases that will just suck away your power.
So, Gina, I want you to roll against your heal one last time, and this is TOU.
73 is still enough.
Okay, you get a point healed.
Woohoo!
All right, round 4. Here's the situation, guys. Colbrast, there are still folk. There's this clump of folk on the ridge. Nisk is now on the ridge. The Brew look like they're all going to attack at Nisk.
Okay, and how many are there on the ridge?
There are as many of them can. We'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4 can attack Nisk.
Okay. Is amongst them, I guess, the priest and the 4-armed guy, right?
The priest is gripping right now the stump of his left arm.
Yeah, sure.
You can remember this. Blood is spewing. Poisonous blood is spewing everywhere.
Oh, that's bad. Okay. But the 4-armed guy is still there and will be attacking Nisk.
But even in spewing out blood, the priest looks pretty damn dangerous.
That's why I went for the priest.
Exactly.
He's a priest. Okay.
Yes, clearly a priest.
Okay, so it's raining, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Lightly. What are you gonna do?
I'll visit Orland's wrath on the priest.
You're casting Thunderbolt?
I'm casting Thunderbolt. I've had enough of it.
Okay. That's going to be the first thing I believe that happens. Does anybody have anything that can go faster than strike rank 1?
No.
So that's a 3-point. Okay, you cast it. That's a 3-point spell.
Yep.
Now here's the obnoxious thing. It does 3d6 damage to his general hit points. Armor does not protect. And you do not need to overcome his power.
Yep.
So roll 3 6-sided dice.
We should get him.
That's 11.
Nice.
Now, I need to point out that the poor disease master,
He deserves everything he gets.
was on 3 hit points. You did 11 hit points to him. He is crispy. The disease master, a bolt of thunder goes down as you yell Orlanth. He is fried and dead, and my brilliant plan of having his allied spirit do a heal 6 spell and fix him is totally moot because he's a dead priest. Totally dead.
It's good to have a shaman in the group sometimes. You get to know the ways of these people, you know. There are good shamans, obviously, and bad ones.
I'm going to let the rest of you guys tell me what you all are going to do, and then we will see whoever, depending on how fast you act, then there will be the ugly gang on top on gang him up on top, gang Nisk. And that can get really ugly and bad.
Yeah.
So they're like
I would imagine
weapons?
that Phil Chargan is the next because he's throwing he's using a sling, which I believe is very quick.
Yeah, it's base plus it's just dex plus.
Yes, he's at 3.
I'm going to, I was already charging towards the group of Brew, but seeing my my Thane, my liege, exposed, I'm going to double my speed and kind of charge at them and ride one of them down.
But remember, they're on the rock.
You can't.
Then I'm going to just stab one of them stab upwards into one of their legs or something.
Okay. That'll happen after the big assault.
My plan is to cast sleep on the four-armed guy.
The which?
The four-armed brew.
What are you going to cast?
Sleep.
Okay. Gina, what are you going to do? You going to heal?
Yes, of course. I mean, can I do another heal? I had now 3 heals.
You can keep
You
healing.
can, you can keep healing up. Yep.
I mean, I cannot do a demoralize, so I could shoot, which doesn't really help, so I heal.
Okay. Colbrast, your group, are you going to try to pin cushion the rest of your riders? Are they going to try to pin cushion the folk that are trying to gang up on Neil?
Yeah, that's
So
what we're trying to do.
Let's handle that. Then we're going to go to Incola. Then we're going to go to Nisk.
Okay, so Filchar is using his sling again. Maybe I'll do more than 1 damage this time. Yeah. He hits, and he hits 3, which is right leg, I think, for a change.
Okay, which one was he? He's just shooting at a random one?
No, he's shooting at the forearm guy.
Okay. How much damage do you do?
And he does 1d8, I think. Just a second. Yeah. Oh my god, it's 1 again.
It
I have
bounces
to
off him.
incinerate that die immediately.
Josh Farr?
Yeah, still gonna shoot into whoever wears the least amount of armor.
Okay.
And he is successful this time.
Okay, would you please roll damage?
That's a 5. Not sure if that goes through anywhere. It's to 14.
Okay, 5 to the 14.
Don't ask me how that turned into the 14, but I lost the regular D20, so I have the one with the runes, and the numbers are so small. Oh, yeah, it was 2.
Oh, Jeff, I think it would have been 4 points, but it doesn't matter, I guess.
It totally doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Totally doesn't matter. Let's go for Wahatal.
Wahatal is going to probably fire his bow again. 53, so that's a hit. Do you want me to roll a d10 for which brew?
You tell me. Was he shooting at basically it's normal brew or just roll a d4. Roll a d4.
Number 3.
Okay. Totally undamaged brew.
And he does 3 points of damage to the left arm.
3 points at 1 point of damage to the right, to the left arm. Not very impressive. Finally, Nesteros.
Okay, she's just going to go for an uninjured guy. She knows that big guy, the things are bouncing off. That will definitely hit, and that's to the head.
To who?
One of the uninjured guy, one of the lightly injured brew. She's not that picky.
Okay.
And it's 5 points of damage, so probably doesn't get through much.
1 point of damage to the head. Okay, now let's go to you.
Okay.
What strike rank do you attack
Are they
at, Nisk?
5? Oh, the spell was the sleep.
Oh yes, you
spell
get
first?
to go now.
Yeah,
you get to go.
See,
this
the
all
forearm
matters tremendously.
Yeah, the forearm brew thing. Okay.
How many point spell is this?
3.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I succeed the casting, but what's the overcoming
Pal
again?
Okay. He has a power of, for your purposes, of 23.
Ooh, I have 22.
Okay, you have a
well,
45%
I don't
chance.
have. Yes, well, I don't have 22 combined. Oh. I always want to roll that one in the Slack channel because it's so important. Okay, give me a second. Oh, 12.
You succeed
wow.
and cause
Nice.
the four-armed brew falls asleep. Okay, we're getting close here. There are
How many are left?
There are three fighting
Okay.
brew in fighting condition here. They are gonna try. They are all trying to fight you. You can attack them first.
Okay.
You can attack one or all three of them. your
I
attacks.
am going to. I just rolled, so I wasn't splitting my attacks. I have a second attack with my shield.
Okay. They're
So
trying to parry, of course. How
they
much
are
do I-
at minus 30, minus 38 for their skill.
plus the minus
Yeah.
40.
But no, the minus 40 is to hit me. It's not me, not
you're
them,
right.
not me hitting
minus
them.
38.
Yeah.
They failed to parry.
Okay, I hit.
Tell me, the 1, 2, or 3.
2.
Okay.
And it takes 12 points plus 7 is 19 points to the 4. Is that right?
19 points to the 4 to the right leg. That is,
Yes.
that goes swoop. And you maim the left leg. Oh, sorry, yeah, right leg. Right leg. You maim it. So -6, right leg. That one goes down. Okay, which one are you going to try to parry? Number 7?
I can parry all of them. They're just at a penalty. So I'll just start on the first one and move along.
Okay,
The
number
first one
7's
is first one's at minus 77 to hit me.
And with a 76, an ordinary brew is not going to succeed. Tell me if you fumble.
Okay, no, I succeed with my parry. And so parry against miss. I can maybe hit his weapon. I don't know.
Okay. Let's go for the next one.
Okay,
It
keep
doesn't.
going.
It's not going to matter on this one.
It's not going to matter much unless it's a crit or something. Next one is minus 57 to hit.
He still misses, even with a 12.
Not a
Could
special
normally
parry.
would have been a special against you.
I'll take it.
Okay. This is not good for the remaining brew. Garen, you can stab at one of them.
Excellent.
I'm going to give you a minus 20 because you're down from below.
That takes me to 80.
Okay.
Can I invoke my loyalty to Nisk?
Yeah, of course you can.
So I think I've got 70. No, 60. That's a 51, so that's a success. So is that plus 20 to attack?
Plus 20, yes. It just cancels it.
So I'm back at 100 again. And that is a 42.
Okay, would you please roll for damage? You
I
only
certainly
roll
will.
you roll a d10 for location. Are you attacking 7 or 10? It doesn't really matter to me.
I will attack 7.
Okay, poor 7. All right, please roll.
That is 12 damage.
Okay, would you roll a d10?
I certainly will. To number 5.
To the left leg, which has already been hit before. 10 points of damage. 8 gets through. He goes, ouch, he says. He is at -6 now in the left leg and -8, 16. He exactly dies thanks to that. There is one brew left.
I get my final attack.
Or one
27.
functional brew. What?
It's a 27 to hit. That's a success.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get a bonus. It's not. I don't get my parry bonus against it. Otherwise, it'd be a special.
He's going to try to parry you.
Okay. It's a -2.
Please go forward.
Oh, no, it's only 4 points of damage to the 18.
All right. Here's the situation. Nisk is against the final brew. Many of your militia are advancing on the situation because they can. Nisk, you are Colbrast. Your followers are whooping around, shooting arrows at at whatever is on the top here.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise,
Where are the other 5 guys? The other 5.
that will be you can make that. You can try to make a search roll. Spot hidden.
Can I do a scan roll instead?
A scan would work.
Yeah, we'll have Tall scout him out. He's our great scout too.
Yeah, he can scan too, because I'm not the best scanner. But I manage normal success.
They have scrambled over. They have headed over to another line of these rocks because I said this is a rough area that's further away from the trail, but rougher.
Mm-hmm. And do they seem to be staying there, or
They're trying to. They're fleeing. They are clearly fleeing. The problem is you can't.
they might
pursue
be
them,
back? Yeah.
but you also can't. Well, there's only 5 of them, but you can't pursue them.
Oh, maybe they get reinforcements.
Mounted, you can't pursue them. They're going into the rocks.
Aha. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. In that case, we'll keep shooting at whatever's still standing on the rock here.
Okay, do we need at this point, because it's like 15 people shooting against a single brood?
No, they
is
shouldn't even do that. You should just take it.
this. He goes.
Don't hit me.
Bud.
Don't hit me. That's the ask.
Yes. You won't manage after this round. After the what was this? The 6th round of combat? Was this 5
Something
or 6
like
rounds?
that. 5 rounds, I think.
After 5 rounds, all of the brew are either dead or incapacitated or trying to crawl away. My question to you all, first thing I want to do is what do you do? Do you let the brew crawl away? Do you kill each and every one of them?
Yes. But I don't want anyone else to get close because of disease.
But can I ask that? I'll join you, Nisk. But we need to, the 4-armed guy who's sleeping. We need to hit him at the same time to kill him, or he wakes up from the first hit.
Okay.
So that has to be a bit coordinated.
Why don't Garen and I let's kick away his weapon, and then Garen and I do that before anyone gets close in case there's spirits. I don't want anyone else near.
Okay. I see the spirits though. What do I see?
The disease spirits are probably everywhere.
Yeah.
There are small little disease spirits swarming around everywhere. These are the sort of spirits that wherever there are disease. And this comes to the other. So before we get into you dealing with the diseases, I want to know, do you kill each and every one of the brew?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So the next thing before we talk about
I do not help them to go into a different road because he's a brew, yeah?
That is totally fine.
And I'm pissed. I'm really pissed.
You should be.
Who's administering the coup de grace to the coup de grace rather to the sleeping leader?
Seems that was you and Nisk.
I'll kick his weapon away. I'm not killing a sleeping opponent.
I'll take him.
I'll
take
do
him.
it with
my spells are all amped up. I might as well kill him.
Okay.
Because he's got obviously really thick armor.
Roll to see how well this goes. I'm going to give you a plus 50 to your chance because...
Oh, just to my attack roll? It's a special then.
Okay.
Okay, that's 6 plus 5 plus 6. That's 17 plus 7 plus 1 more. 18, 24. To the head, 19.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. I'm going to say at this point, you're able to take all of the brew down and kill them, which is not good. It's not good for them. You kill each one of the brew. But I have an important question about who got injured by brew.
And Orgor.
And Rastarios.
And
some other guys.
Zaloon the Younger as well.
Yeah.
Didn't hide behind the bison in time.
Okay. So what I would like is let's start with Gina. Gina, could you make a Constitution ×5 roll
For myself?
for yourself?
Yes.
Okay, you did not.
Just, but I did.
You do not contract the creeping chills, which was the disease he carried. Would you please roll for Orgarl?
Uh-oh, poor guy.
Now, Orgarl, I remember, did not have a great con.
Yes, but he 46 is enough.
It is enough. Garen, were you damaged?
I was not. Completely uninjured.
Inkala.
Yes. Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay. Nisk, you were not damaged, were you?
Nope.
Okay, now let's go down our good friends, and let's start with the kid.
Mm.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I told him to hide, but he
You
obviously
did?
wants
Yeah,
to
well, you know.
Yeah, he wants to see the action, I guess.
But should you have brought him Colbrast?
Yes, of course. He has to learn stuff.
He has to learn brew suck.
Yeah, that's a very important lesson he now, I'm sure, will never forget.
If he survives.
Yeah, we hope. So how much is his constitution? He looked pretty fit to me, I must say.
What do we say? 13? Does 13, or do we think it's higher than that?
He's a
I
kid
have
from the
13.
streets.
What was that, Claudia?
I have 13.
He's a kid from the streets. I think he would have
He's
a
not
pretty
fully
high.
grown, though.
Mm.
You tell me.
13 is a pretty good skill.
I
13
think
is a pretty good
14, 15, 16. Tell me what it is.
No, 13 is fine.
Okay.
So that's
65%
65.
chance.
Okay. Oh dear. That's 82.
82.
Oh no, 82.
82. He catches the creeping chills. Okay, let's go on to the next one. What happened to poor, I believe one of your followers, Nisk, got injured. Rastum.
Two of them.
Two of
Oh,
them.
just one of them and then a militia guy.
Okay.
So we'll go Rasteros first. He rolls a 51. His is a 60, so he's okay. And the militia rolls a 19, so he's okay.
He's fine. In Kala, let's go for Josh Farr. I believe did he get injured or not? No.
No, he was in the
None of your
ambush.
followers got injured.
We have a herder hurt, and we have we have to look and see if, I don't know if anyone looked at the weapons trainer, maybe dead. I don't know where he got hit. He got hit in the abdomen.
Oh
Oh yeah, the
yeah.
trainer is not well either.
That's right. He took 18
I
points of
don't
damage.
think I'll ever
He took
take
a
people
critical
on.
hit for 18 points of damage, and he's dead.
Yeah, we were all laughing like you are.
Work!
Okay.
Let's go also to the other one. That was everybody, right? And there was a herder.
Yeah.
A herder, yeah.
Kala,
And
would
then
you
animals.
And 2 animals.
Okay, I'm rolling for the herder. He gets a 39, so I'm probably
He's
gonna
fine.
think that's okay. And then the animals. 2 animals? Or was it
Yep,
3?
a sable and a so let's roll for the
Bison.
sable first. It's got a 13 con. It's a bog
That's a-
standard sable.
87, so the sable is actually deceased.
Oh, swell. And the bison.
Oh, he rolls a 15, so that's probably a
Fine.
time 1 even. So
All
sable,
right, so you
no.
got one diseased sable.
Yeah, what did the sable get?
The sable got soul waste.
Oh,
It'll never be a magician.
it's probably
Now-
the best thing it could get, though.
But the
No.
shaman might be able to get rid of the spirit, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want it to jump to the herd later. I'm not saying right now.
This, guys, is where I would like to wrap it up for the evening.
Can I first bury the dead one?
You could bury the dead one.
It's important.
Gina is performing the funeral rites for the dead sword and shield master. God, that was
a short intermezzo.
I promised.
We literally barely knew doing?
What situation, what condition is your party at this point?
We have a few injured people. Rastros and Gina and Orgarl. Pretty hard to travel.
I mean, with healing you will be able to, but I don't think you're in any situation for another fight, are you?
No, I mean to go after them? No, I don't think so. Not to go to the.
But we kind of have to.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Well, by now, the amount of time you've killed everybody, they've had a big head start.
There's no way you would be able to get them and go into the Brew Hills like that.
Oh,
We don't have it, you know.
But we can hunt them down on the way back.
We can see, yeah. And also, don't forget, I mean, they're not going to come back here anytime soon with only a few of them.
They lost their priest. That's the best thing ever. And their forearm 24 power.
Now, a few final things I want to point out, though, before we go on and call it quits for the night. Of course, you know, most of the Brew, by and large, had, you know, clubs and stuff like that. But the priest, you know, just worth pointing out, the priest's spear is really nice. It's not that orange color. It's a gray color.
Like iron?
The spearhead, like iron. And
we
it's
got one
got
of those already.
crystal embedded into its hilt.
Well, well, well.
But what about the disease on Brew weapons?
But there is that too.
Yeah, but I can
just
fix that.
Okay.
I can fix that.
Good.
I think, though, right? I can fix it, Jeff, unless I fail.
It is possible to clean Brew stuff. It is a fairly laborious process.
Could be worth it if the spear is that good.
Or you could sacrifice it to Stormbolt.
Yeah, but we have all the others. This is a huge sacrifice to Stormbolt, is that kind of?
You didn't sacrifice anything. I sacrificed nearly my leg and my hairdresser.
Yeah, I sacrificed
I'm sorry.
my
I mean,
trainer.
this is not fair. I didn't want to fight against Bruce. You dragged me into it.
Life isn't fair, Gina.
Yes, but
maybe in
don't say you sacrificed something. You didn't.
Well,
it's a
killed
definition.
A lot of things.
They
killed a lot of things.
Stuff. Yeah.
And she yelled Stormbolt a lot. She said Stormbolt. Stormbolt.
Yeah, sure, I did. Yeah, sure, I did that. You see, I did that. Oh.
So one way of looking at this was this was a gigantic offering to the Stormbolt.
Yeah, we talked about it last time. I just didn't say it, but we did talk about it.
But I would like us to, this is a good point for us to stop, and then we can work through what everything was and what the ramifications are, and whether this initiates Inkala's decision to maybe this is when you want to start worshiping the Stormbolt and offering your sacrifices. Kind of your call. But I think this is a good point to stop. Thank you guys all for playing tonight. Thanks to everybody for watching it, and tune in next week for another session of the White Bull campaign.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.